Let's go. So I'm kind of rushing because I'm fighting daylight already, and gotta get the kayak in the water and get down to camp before it gets dark, because that eliminates the purpose of doing a video. So as you can see, I have the kayak, and then gonna land her right there in that boat landing, and then we'll set up camp. Trying to load up everything into the canoe. Everything always takes so much longer than I anticipate. I think I just have horrible time management skills. But nonetheless, we're almost on the way. Guys, this mud is ridiculous. It's so deep. My kayak's gonna get so gross. Look at it. Check it out. All right. Making our way, making our way. Here's the tricky part. Let's see if this is the video where Andrew loses his camera. Oh, this mud is so bad. Screw it. Oh my goodness. So obviously we're making our way down the river now. Sorry I didn't get any footage of the load-in process. It was pretty difficult. There was a lot of mud, Didn't want to risk dropping my camera in the river, so had to do it kind of piece by piece. I actually have both of my feet out of the kayak right now because they're caked in mud. It was literally like 3 feet of mud. Not literally. That's one of my pet peeves, when people say literally, but they mean figuratively. But I'm guilty of it myself. It's become a trend and we need to stop. And we should be there in about 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, it'll be instant for you guys because we can just cut to the click. But definitely broke a sweat. There was a lot of mosquitoes. I was trying to get out of there pretty hard, but making our way. Feels amazing outside. Now that I have a chance to introduce myself, what's up? My name's Andrew. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is going to be the first of a little series that I'm trying to start of me essentially just laying in the woods. I find myself watching other people play in the woods on YouTube a lot, so I figured, considering I have some camera background, I figured why not mesh the two. It'll give me a reason to be outside more, and it'll give you guys something to watch if I'm lucky and maybe you like it or something. Probably about another mile or two before we get to this little beach that I'm trying to get at. Pretty cool. Me and my buddy, the last time that we were kayaking around here, we found this little island and we kind of just passed by it and we looked and we saw it and we were like, that's a really cool little island. So we went over there, hung out for a little while. So I got the idea of doing a video. Here I am, going down the river, making a video. Yeah, I essentially just wanted to challenge myself to be outside more. So I'm actually a barber, hairstylist, cosmetologist, whatever you want to call me. And I have a client who downloaded this app on his phone, and it tells him how much he actually spends on his phone, how much time he spends on his phone. And once I got to thinking about it, when I was actually being honest with myself, I was like, man, I spend way too much time on my phone, just in internet land. There we go. I'm not cool with that. If there's one thing we can all agree on, is that life is short as hell. I don't want to waste any time, and I feel like I waste time on the internet when I should be actually out experiencing life. Instead, I just watch other people experience life. So in some weird turn of events, now I am going to have you watch my life. Land ho! My buddy and I were literally here just like a week ago, and all of this right here was underwater. We actually kayaked over that, so there's way more beach than there was last time, so that's good or bad. I guess, depending on how you look at it. So we're gonna see if we can land right here and then set up camp. Oh, hey guys, fancy seeing you here. So we finally made it, huh? So this is the spot for the night. Kind of confused right now because this was all covered in water the last time that I was here, and now I'm curious if someone potentially owns this property because it's not an island, it's just land that was flooded. So I feel like I might be on someone's land, so hopefully they don't mind me borrowing it for the night because I already got the kayak out of the water. I'm just in the mood to camp, man. I'm just in the mood to camp, so we made it. Let me show you guys around. All right, so as you can see, just got a nice little beach right here on the river. Wish I had my fishing pole, but I do not. I'm curious what this is. Something was dragged to or from the water, and that makes me a little sketched out. There's actually a lot of wildlife tracks around here. I'm looking on the ground and I can see definitely deer right here. I don't know if you guys can catch that. Got raccoon all over the place as well. So maybe we'll catch some wildlife tonight. I can meet some friends. But yeah, it's pretty sweet out here. It's a nice little spot to get to. Primarily, I was hoping that, oh man, that's footsteps. This is definitely someone's property. All right, well, we found a campfire. So other people have definitely been here. There's a golf ball. All right, so after walking around a little bit, I'm realizing this place isn't as far away from life as I thought initially. Found some footsteps and campfire as well. I haven't found any trails that lead directly into the woods, so I'm hoping that if this is someone's property, they don't mind me borrowing it for the night because I'm really trying to camp. And I've been trying to do this video project for like a million years, it seems. And I just had this long motivational speech with myself. And I was like, are you a thinker or are you a doer? Because you've been thinking about doing this for a long time. And ultimately my answer was, I'm a doer. So trying to make this video, make it famous on the big old YouTube, I guess. I guess that's the goal, right? All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get my hammock strung up. Man, look at that sunset. That ought to be a good one tonight. I haven't seen any no trespassing signs. I haven't seen any trails leading up to the actual tree line. I've had an experience before of accidentally being on someone's land, and that time it actually involved them having a rifle on me. So I'll tell that story later, but I think I'm just gonna go for it and hopefully we can have some fun. Ultimately right now, I'm fighting light, so I should probably be getting some wood together. So I'm gonna go ahead and start collecting firewood and possibly, if I have enough light, build a tripod so that way I can heat up my soup over a fire tonight. So I guess it's time to do some work. Check it out, I actually just found some beaver chew. See the bite marks? It's crazy. They can just get through wood. It's pretty nuts. Cool as hell though. Strip the whole damn stick. Must be a lot of beavers around here. Thanks for the firewood, guys. Sorry about the camera strap in your face. Look how many animal tracks there are. You got raccoon, deer, people, kayak, all the types. I'm gonna be drinking some Arrogant Bastard tonight. This is one of the recent beers that I tried and it's really strong. It's pretty hoppy. I enjoy it a lot. It gets the job done, that's for sure. I only needed to bring one to enjoy its effects because I'm a lightweight, as most people say. I guess this goes out to Joe Robinette. Hopefully that's how you pronounce your name the right way. So I'm excited to try this. I think I might crack it now. I was gonna wait until later, but I should just do it now because YOLO, live life, be a little crazy sometimes, right? That was gonna be so cool if I just did it first try. I feel like I should probably be setting up camp right now because that's the smart thing to do considering the sun's going down. But every time that I get to my camp, I feel like that alone is such a feat that I just want to drink a beer then. Yeah, I gotta start setting up camp. Just gonna start chopping some firewood. Just gotta grab my hatchet. And I gotta say, this is the first time that I've tried the kayak camp and it's pretty sweet so far. I really enjoy the idea of only being somewhere that you can access by water. It's pretty neat. I guess it's also scary, depending if something goes wrong. We'll just stay positive. Alrighty. Got my Fiskars X7. Gonna be using this to chop up the kindling over there, make some tinder and everything. So yeah, I like this. It got some unfortunate dings the last time that I went camping. I actually was stupidly striking it against wood that was leaned against a rock. You can probably figure out what happened from there. If you want some good firewood, just go to where the Biebers are. The Biebers. The Justin Bieber. If you want good firewood, go find Justin Bieber. But no, if you want to know where the actual good firewood is, go somewhere where there's beavers, because they do all the hard work for you. They strip it down, cut it down, ultimately take the bark off so it dries really well. Listen to that, that's some dry wood. So yeah, I think this ought to be pretty good for the night. I'm gonna keep the fire small, just considering I don't really know if I'm supposed to be on this property, so just out of respect, I'm trying to not make a whole lot of impact while I'm here. Ugh. Sand all in the face. That's what I get for trying to look cool. I was like, man, I bet people are gonna roast me for cutting this instead of stomping on it. When you weigh 150 pounds, breaking stuff ain't too easy. Alright, so we're actually just running around looking for a place to set up the hammock now. We're losing light pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the general spot set. Probably should have thought about this before designating that spot as the camp, considering there's no trees. I fucked up the one rule that you're supposed to follow, and that's set up a good camp. Before anything else, you set up a good camp. And I didn't. I drank beer instead. So welcome to the channel. So I don't know if you can see all the way through there, but there's trees over here. All my stuff's over here. I don't know, I was gonna set up the hammock, but maybe since this is the debut video, I should do something crazy, like sleep out in the open or something. I don't know. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Definitely not really trying to be mosquito food all night. Huh. Alright, I got thinking to do. Doing it. I'm trying to not be lazy. I'm just gonna move all my stuff over here. Actually found some trees that I didn't initially think would work, but after further inspection, I think they might. I'm gonna hook up to this guy. Looks like a twig on this wide angle lens. And then this guy, which also looks like a twig on this wide angle lens. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up and bring all the firewood back over here. Man, it's pretty hot once you actually start moving stuff around. That tree has legit spikes on it. Spikes. I'm bleeding. Alright, so I got my hammock strung up. It was kind of a pain in the ass. Ultimately got it taken care of. So got somewhere to sleep tonight, so that's good. Definitely didn't want to have to sleep on the ground. As far as a tarp, I guess I'm just going open sky. A, it's not going to rain, and B, it's getting dark and I want to get the fire started. And C, I want to drink my beer and it's getting flat, and that's why you don't open it before you're done setting up camp. Learn the ways now. Learning from my mistakes. Alright, so as you can see, it got dark fast as hell. Gonna go ahead and get the fire started. I got everything necessary that I need. As you can see, I have my kindling right here, kind of like a tinder kindling mixture. The only difference, typically tinder is more of a combustible material. These are just little sticks, but they're really, really dry. So I'm hoping that that'll actually just be able to light initially. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my igniter. So it's working out really well. These sticks are extremely dry, so that's good. Nice to know that we'll have fire pretty easy tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so we got this thing roaring already. Thank you, beavers, for your sacrifice. Appreciate the dry wood. I'm surprised that I was able to find anything dry anyways, just because it's been so rainy recently. And the last couple months, I swear, we've just been getting hit over and over and over from these like coastal storms that keep coming through, which is normal for the summertime, but annoying for your outdoorsmen just trying to have fun. Got the fire started. Now I'm just kind of chilling. It's honestly really nice out now. It was pretty toasty when I was first getting here. I was breaking a sweat with everything I was doing, but now it's all right. Guys, I found a friend. It's been a couple hours. It's about 10 o'clock now. Went ahead and polished off the arrogant bastard. Got the fire going. I don't know if you guys can see that in the shot or not. Now I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm actually gonna make a tripod so I can heat up some soup over my fire. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can do that. It's pretty simple. So you're gonna want 3 sticks that you can all get lined up pretty parallel with each other. It's okay if there's some knots towards the bottom and stuff like that, but at the top where it actually meets, I would recommend finding ones that definitely have the most surface area contact, and that'll give the best lashing. So what you're gonna do is take your paracord. You're gonna start by just looping it around. You're gonna go under and then over. You're just gonna keep doing that back and forth. Once you get that wrapped 3 times, you're gonna pull it tight. And then now we're actually gonna go through and wrap the wraps, if that makes sense. It's probably not the correct terminology, but if you learned something, then I guess that was the point. And then you can kind of just do whatever you want with the rest of it. I'm sure there's a fancy knot for it, but I'm trying to eat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. So as you can see, it turned out relatively well. So now I'm actually just gonna pour the soup into that little can right there, and then string it up and then heat it up over the fire.
Olives had a major run. Maraschino cherries, major run. No one had a run like limes. No one.
It's amazing psychologically what a hot meal will do for you. This has been really relaxing. I haven't had a lot to say on camera, partially because I'm really bad at this vlogging thing. Secondly, I've just been kind of taking it in. It's really nice weather. It's cooled down. It's probably about 65 now. Maybe a little cooler. Fire's good. Dry wood. Can't complain. This beaver keeps scaring the hell out of me though. I guess he's mad that I'm here. He keeps smacking his tail against the water. And every time it scares the shit out of me because it'll just be dead silent and then just this massive splash like some dude just jumped into the river. Damn beavers. Alright guys, so I got a full belly, ate my soup right up. I've just been kind of hanging out around the fire, just listening to music and doing a little bit of reading and stuff. I'm probably gonna crash, honestly. It's getting to be about 11:45, so I always like to go to bed early when I camp so I can wake up early and just like see the nice sunrise and stuff. So probably just gonna go ahead and get some shut-eye. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you coming along on the journey if you made it this far. I know there wasn't a whole lot of substance, but I'm hoping with time then I'll be able to get better at the whole storytelling aspect of vlogging, whatever you want to call this. Either way, hope you got some enjoyment out of it. I'll see you guys next time.